even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve of these. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment, I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, not coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
TIP. coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
I'm the to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. Talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Oh, front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Oh.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get it forward for about a yard. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
A gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's caught at Savion Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On first down, Daniel. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Dragon 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
A pickup there of 13. First down, L.A.
19 Lions. Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. They hand it to Gibbs. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and you can generate those big...
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Rams. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
He'll grab it at the 12. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Come on.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll take this forward for about 5.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game. They just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
It's 3rd and 4.
Ready? Liking 18.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go! Cougar 19! Cougar 19! Ready?
First carry now for Jaden Blue. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's in! Xavier Worthy! Touchdown, Cowboys! That's his first touchdown this year.
just a great way to finish off the drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Rams 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A long one from Gibbs. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards. And a Rams first down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. So after one, 14-7 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
On the set. Warriors 70. Ready. 18. 70.
Now Daniels. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
1st and 10.
Come on.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 18-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6.
60 Maverick. 60. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18. 5 in. Mustang 9. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
By Derwin James. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 5-yard line.
60 Bison. Go.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
And the Rams.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, They've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here we go. Here we go.
It is brought in the end zone. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
To kick off for Los Angeles.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
26-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready, ready?
They'll be brought down after a short pickup. Throughout the 29.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Come on, come on.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Got it. Ready?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Mustang 19. Tag. Tag, Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, here's 3rd and 2.
Cougar 19.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On first down, it's Richardson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go. Set. Pep. Warrior 70. Ready.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Let's go.
A second down throw for Richardson. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
79. 19 left. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18. Pioneer.
Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
To kick off for Los Angeles.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Come on, come on.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
On first down, here's Blue. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Dallas first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chance? Picking up a key third down.
A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
At the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 6.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
Jalen Walker. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Rams' 29-yard
From
line.
the 29. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
On play action, Richardson flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Cowboys first down.
19 tight. 19
First and
tight.
10 at the 21-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Throwing is Richardson. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's another.
We've seen his big play potential as a receiver, so I don't think it's a surprise to see them work in a little bit of a changeup and give him the ball on the ground. Held to a small gain here, but they don't mind. He still had enough to pick up the first down.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hold the ready. Gotta be lying. Come on. Hey, keep up.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he finds some space after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
A
2nd.
run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
65 catch.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
2-yard pickup. Brings up.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 9.
Got it. Cowboy 80.
Throwing, Richardson. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 15 yards through the air. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Come on.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 70 ranges.
From the gun, Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
7 Pirates.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He'll drop this for blue. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
A give here to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Warrior 70, Bronco, Dragon 60. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That is caught at the 3. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
70 Lions. 70.
Pacheco. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Lost a yard.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. They'll drop to throw, and this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other side.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes. On 2nd and long.
Warriors 17. Mustang 19.
They'll throw with Daniel. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They put Wilson in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll air it out deep for Wilson.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a 4th down stop to all but end this game.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. Now a timeout Rams, it's number 2, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. And he will score again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Cowboys will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. Daniels now on 1st down. He's going to look downfield once again. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, and truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Turnover on downs.
Get it. Good.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Come on,
At the 23-yard line.
Cowboys.
Here's Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Talk things over before third down. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This one from 49. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL.